Yo, what's up, doggy?
What's going on, brother?
It is your boy, Thomas, and this is
your boy, Devin.
We are the Therevengebros. This is the Therevengebros podcast. What's going on, kinfolk?
Well, nothing, man, nothing. Just enjoying this beautiful weather that we've been getting here lately. So, it's kind of going through the paces.
I noticed that those the microphone. What is the Shanurs?
Yeah,
those are very popular. A lot of people got them.
Yeah, man, everywhere, bro. They the big thing swinging, bro.
Whoa, pause, my boy. Big thing swinging.
Yeah, big thing swinging, boy.
I thought you were talking about me real quick.
Hey, yuck! Get out of here, bro.
Excuse me.
Yikes! This guy is tragic. Hello.
My buddy, you got some good sports?
Yep, I got some sports to report to you today.
All righty, this is Sports with Hill.
All right, bro, we just gonna get into it. So last podcast, I was talking about the baseball classic, man, and how we was about to go into this thing with Venezuela and do the thing, bro. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna report it to you live. I'm gonna be a man of my word. We didn't win. America didn't come out on top. We got that. They hit us with a 3-piece, 3-2. So in the first half, 0 across the board. Second half, 0 across the board. Third half, Venezuela got on the board with a 1. Only 1. Fourth half, 0 across the board. Fifth inning, Venezuela come again with another 1 on the board. We couldn't lock in. All right. 6th inning, nobody on the board. 7th inning, nobody on the board. 8th inning, we finally lock in. And we like, all right, we gonna go ahead and put a little 2-piece on the board. The 9th inning, Venezuela come through and say, all right, just go ahead and give it up. Give it up. They take it. Hey, yo, this ain't funny.
Don't matter.
Yeah. So Venezuela went in the baseball class. The 2026 World Baseball Classics.
So it's over.
It's over. Hey, congratulations to Venezuela.
Now,
go ahead.
I didn't watch the game. Now, you think they deserved it or you think it was fair?
It was fair. It's pretty fair. You know?
W. Venezuela W.
W.
So that's it, huh?
Yeah, that's it for that's it for the baseball. We're moving on to the NBA.
Wait. No. I'm talking about the game. So this is the moment we be waiting for this. Every time I asked you about it, it was good enough for this moment.
Yeah.
Now we're here.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it. That's all she wrote. Go team.
PU.
PU is crazy. Yeah, that's what it led up to, bro. That's how it ended.
What else you got for me, boy?
Moving on to the NBA, the board has decided, the governing board has decided to add two additional teams to the NBA roster, giving one to Las Vegas and giving one to Seattle. Sorry. Seattle and Las Vegas are getting, Seattle and Las Vegas are getting a basketball team.
Okay, I understand Seattle. Seattle used to have Seattle Sonics.
Yeah. Las Vegas is getting a team.
So I want to say the track record of Las Vegas teams sucks. So.
Hey, man. We'll see. We'll see how
So are they going to build a team from scratch or are they moving a team?
No, they're building a team from scratch. It's a brand new team.
Yeah.
They're adding it both for Seattle and Las Vegas. Yep.
I would definitely say the track record for Vegas is going to be bad. Seattle has a good track record because of the Seahawks. They Super Bowl. So.
Oh, here we go. Seahawks,
like I said, they had a Sonic, so cool, but Vegas, just did the gambling.
That guy is terrible. He said they just stick to gambling. It's crazy, bro.
So, be honest. Are you gonna start going to Vegas for sports or gambling?
I went to Vegas for the experience, bro. You need to stop.
Oh, okay. I mean, who? I can't wait till I get to Vegas see that basketball team. I love
Bro,
Vegas,
you're a
but
little
it's in the
diabolical
desert.
with it.
It's a desert.
They got the little bowl, the big ball that changes stuff. That they get the big ball.
Whoa. Okay. That's the second strike, my bro.
What you mean second
talking about?
strike? What?
Stop talking about me.
Yuck. Sit down there looking like a UPS man.
Good. Package. Man, I promise you, my last day, man, like they crashed me out and I deliver you all the time. Oh man, I'm going to stop your head, my boy.
Well, all right. Moving on to the women's
Hey, Mr.
NBA
Hill.
basketball.
This is my last day.
No, see that's no, thank you.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking about who now?
Women NBA basketball, WNBA. So, it's been very big news that the WNBA players have been on strike. They ain't playing. They ain't going for it because they wanted their money. They wanted to be paid a little bit equal. They starting to, get their money. He didn't mind, right?
Oh, you said WNBA.
WNBA.
I was just watching the college women playing right now, but okay,
nope. WNBA. So, long story short, they was like, man, we making money now. We want to be paid right. We want that Skrilla. He didn't mind, right? The WNBA is only 30 years old, and they just now turned their profit, bro.
Yep.
So they've been back and forth, with the main owner of the NBA and everything like that. And they like, hey, man, we want our paper. We want this. We want that. Da. If we don't get it, we ain't going. So they came to an understanding that kind of, fits everybody's understanding and everybody likes. They came to some good numbers. So they got a contract going, and I got the numbers right here. They got a contract going, whereas the maximum outcome, like a maximum payout that a player can get, is $1.4 million in the 2026 fiscal year. That's the maximum. The projected, like I said, for 2032, projected is $2.4 million. That's the projected. These are the numbers.
My goodness.
Average player is walking away with $583,000 in the 2026 year.
Okay.
They could raise it up for 2032 is $1 million.
For the average.
Yeah, that's average.
W.
Yep. 270,000. $270,000 to $3,000. $300,000 for 2026 year.
W.
Based off of the service and everything like that, in the 2032 year, they can round that up to starting it out with $340,000 and $380,000 for the 2032 year.
W.
And this is just going on, throughout the years and everything like that. 12 plus years of service, they get $100,000. 8 to 11 years of service, they get $50,000. 5 to 7 years of service, they get $30,000. Like this goes on to what they get, like bonuses and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, bonus. Okay.
Okay. Like player benefits and everything like that, league benefits and all that. So, yeah, they wanted it, and this is what they're walking away with. This is the agreement.
So,
because they were talking about walking out. They were talking about just scrapping it and be like, hey, we ain't doing this. Because it was at a stalemate for a minute. And now, like I just said, they basically turned these numbers on their heads and they said, this is what we get me. This is it.
Be honest. Like I said, you guys just started making noise recently.
Yeah.
Like a year or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
And let me ask you something. When the last time you seen some what's that girl name is who got some shoes out? Carlin? Man, that chick, she got some shoes out. Caitlin, is it Caitlin?
Yeah, Caitlin, yeah.
Yeah. When the last time you see somebody out and you're like, oh man, look at them C's on your feet.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Okay. So my thing is this, and this look at numbers.
Mm-hmm.
That's still a lot of money.
Yeah, no, that's still a good amount of money that they're receiving there.
I mean, we plan. See, the thing is, and a lot of the stars that's in WNBA, when y'all go out, where you guys going? You guys going to the NBA because y'all know the attention is there. Y'all not. I'm not saying y'all not supporting, but y'all not supporting like you're supposed to. When the last time y'all start tagging the WNBA games?
Yeah.
Hey, so on the floor, she be old boy.
This is also true.
That's what attention at. But the more y'all keep putting attention on the NBA, the less attention gonna be on y'all and the less money you'll make.
Yeah. You ain't wrong. You are not wrong.
Because I get it, like I said, I get it. We all want to be seen, right? And if you want to do something, you go to the NBA because sponsors, everything's over there. I get it, but as a whole, y'all got to say, you know what? We got to support WNBA. Go to floor seats, get your camera people.
Buy up some tickets. Do what you got to do. Show us some love.
Yeah. I mean, well, like I said, it's very good. But like I said, to me, that's very good because they fly. They fly to different places. That costs. You got to be on the jet. Some of y'all can fly Southwest because my boy got points.
Whoa, here we go. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, he's not going to give you his points. He's selfish. He's not going to give you his points.
Why are you worried about me and my points? You're rude, bro.
Then hotels and I've been hearing stories about it, but like I said, you guys still have you're on TV. I mean, you get opportunities. You got a spotlight on you. I mean, you guys still making more money than some people who've been on the job for years. I mean, continue to fight the fight, but like I said, it's going to be a process. It'll be a process.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm looking at ticket prices right now. You could get you a nice little floor seat for $1,100.
Nothing. That's nothing. Floor seat NBA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nosebleeds, you guys see it. Like I'm seeing $67, $70. Yeah. Like it's anything in the city, bro. Come on, like go ahead.
And I get it. I get it. That's how you put people in seats. I get it. So I don't expect y'all to charge $40,000 for a floor seat because I understand.
And then Atlanta. I'm looking at Atlanta. $300, $129, $251. That's not.
Yeah, but as society, as a community, people, I need to start going to these games because there's times where I turn on the TV, even college, the seats is empty.
True.
Empty.
True.
I mean, and some of these women be top 10. Empty.
You ain't lying. He's speaking nothing but the truth.
As a community, let's not complain about why these women not getting paid enough money.
Mm-hmm. And then you ain't out there breaking the bread.
Thank you. Let's show them that they deserve more. And it's like, look, I'm saying some of you lonely guys, some of you lonely guys.
Here we go. Rude.
That be on the internet. Look, them tickets are cheap. Go up there. They out there. Go to them games. Go buy your floor seat. Instead of spending on, them sugar mama websites and sugar babies. Hey, go up there. Go get a floor seat. Hey, look. That's what shit. I'm trying to tell y'all.
They might holler at you. They might take care of you.
Take advantage of it when it's cheap.
Yeah. Because they go, he always comes to the game room for you, girl.
Thank you. Yeah. Listen, y'all not listening.
You could be walking. You could literally be on the like ESPN. They be talking about you. You be like, hey, how you doing?
Thank you. Brother, you don't understand that. So, because you guys spend so much money at these games. Man, listen, get you a floor seat and on the whatever social media tag, hey, man, I met this and that, stream this and that. It's going to connect because they at the team. It's going to connect the teams to you, and they're going to start noticing you. And fellas, hey, the chicks are going to come for you.
Yeah, they be like, oh, yeah, I see you over there. Like, yeah, girl. Because, like, I ain't going to lie. They be looking good out of them uniforms when they walking in. Boy.
Yep. Well,
boy.
I mean, some of them be dressed like men in black, but some of them be looking good.
All right, bro.
Look,
all right.
I'm just trying to tell you, y'all fellas, y'all be spending money. Look, I'm trying to tell you. You got game, put your outfit on, go on the floor seat. Hey, wave at them. Hey, here's some of these, man.
I see you.
Man, it come with some nice clothes, man. Then just add, you guys, just be that leader. Everybody go to NBA game, man.
Oh, we got so-and-so in the house tonight. Oh.
Yeah, go be in that leader, WNBA. Hey, they start calling you out, especially if you go there a lot. Hey, the announcer, they get familiar with you. They call you, hey, do one of the ways like you somebody important.
Put your dark shades on.
Hey. Yeah, hey, thank you. Hey, look special.
Especially if you get them flossies every time. You're like, hey.
That's what I'm saying. They come out with them nice shoes, man. Like I said, but when you there at the game, man, and you being on social media at whatever, at live. Hey, I'm here. What's up? I'm here.
Like, at such and such, man. She put up 30 on this.
There we go. You get her attention. You get everybody else attention. They're gonna wonder who you are. Hey, look. Hey, so when y'all see me out there, don't say nothing. You already know what I'm doing.
You already know what the man's got going on.
You see my boy with me? He carrying my jacket.
Yeah, bro. All right, that's it.
What else you got for me for sports, my brother?
And the Houston Dinos versus FC Dallas.
Come on, Dinos. I got a friend that's in Dallas. He's talking crap.
He's saying what he's saying. What he's saying? Go ahead, speak on it.
Hey, he told me don't call his phone when Houston lose tonight and cry.
Ooh.
So listen, Houston, I know y'all playing in Dallas. I know. Don't worry about the stadium. Yes, it's nice. Oh, big TV. Oh God, oh no, the Cowboys play here. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Get that dub and come home so I can text him and tell him. If not, I can't show my face for 6 months.
You can't show your face for 6 months. It's crazy work, bro.
Yeah, come on,
Houston. Bring it home, Houston.
What you got for me, Ken Folk?
That's it, Ken Folk.
That's it. All right, good job, man. That was a segment with Sports with Hill. Y'all ready?
Why you wiping it?
Y'all ready for this? This is Pocket Watch with Tamaz.
What?
Do you order for Amazon?
Yeah.
Would you say you are a member?
Yeah, I am a Prime member.
You pay monthly or yearly?
Monthly.
Okay, well, you're not saving any money. But because of people like you, Jeff is the owner of Amazon. And people like you, because you don't want to save 20% by not paying yearly, guess how much he's worth?
How much this man worth?
This man is worth a number that I don't think is real.
Spit the number, bro.
This man is worth, I'm not spilling your glasses.
Yeah.
This man is worth $240 billion, according to Google, my source.
Hi, Jeff.
Do you know how much money $240 billion is? I mean, man, this.
I'm not gonna lie.
Man, just imagine you can spend $1 billion, bro, and nothing, it don't hurt you.
Yeah.
$1 billion. But, and like I said, Jeff, I mean, he deserves it because, like I said, Jeff started Amazon. It was in his garage. And he started. It was just a for books. Amazon was just for books, and how he grew that, man, is I would definitely say it's amazing. I mean, like I tell people, hard work, man, it's good. But like I said, he owns a lot. I mean, he owned the Washington papers. I mean, he owns a lot of things. He got his own little rocket company. I mean, he owns a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you in that type of money and borrow a dollar.
Not to let me borrow a dollar. It's crazy work.
No interest. No interest, man. No interest. No interest. I don't want to. So would you call the company Amazon perfect as in design, not as in other stories, as in design? Would you say Amazon is perfect?
It has its ups and downs. It has its flaws. Nobody's saying the whole business model isn't broken all the way. Like I said, with any big company, you're gonna have your hiccups. But like right now, for what it does and what it's going for, it's doing numbers. It's doing great.
I mean,
Like you can get your prescriptions on there. You can get anything. You can watch TV. Or if you know an old TV show that you used to love, you can order that and watch it on your streaming service. Like it's there.
Yep. And I want to bring up a story. I know this is Pocket Watch with Thomas. I want to bring up a story. So, and we see these stories all the time. I think it was in Louisiana.
Yeah.
A former Amazon employee stole over $25,000 worth of merchandise.
He stole all that stuff! Drop it! Now!
Now.
Where's that? Where the merchandise at?
Louisiana, my man.
Yeah, I know, but where the merchandise? They had to stash it somewhere. Come on.
Well. You remember, it's in your trunk. So.
Hey, man, back up, bro. Back up, bro.
I don't know what you're trying to pull, my man, but I'm not with that.
Man, stop being an L7 weenie.
So, listen to me.
I'm listening.
$25,000. When do we say, stop, I'm going to get caught? So you think that they're going to let 25, just this money just disappear and nothing ever happens? Boy, y'all almost don't know who Jeff is, man. Jeff is the type of guy, man. You working, he walk by, you don't say nothing to him, or you fired on the spot.
Nothing fired on the spot. It's crazy work.
See, what I'm thinking is, this is what I'm thinking what happened was, the worker probably said, man, hey, man, I need some headphones.
Yeah, and it worked out that way. I'm going to plink, plink, plink.
Yep. Take one, but go home. He got Apple headphones. Go home. Hey, mama see that. What you doing with that? I'll get paid, mama. Don't worry about that. I'll get paid, mama.
I'll get paid, mama. Don't worry about that.
hey, grab me one. Hey, grab another one. Mama, sister see, auntie. Auntie knows, auntie. Go, girl. You got some new ears on you? Auntie need one. He just start taking. Bow. Brother need one. Sister need one. Pow, pow, pow. Everybody need one. That's been that boy realized he ran up a bill $20,000. Oh, he ain't gonna stop. That boy said, they got cameras in here.
He said, I'm out here. I'm out here.
And see, what I tell people is, they don't work by themselves. Come on now.
Yeah, no, they got somebody with them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because when I worked in a warehouse, was a smaller warehouse, like before we leave, that security, like they would pat us down, make sure we ain't taking anything, then let us leave. Like everybody get pat down. So I was just talking about I was working with him. It's crazy. But yeah, Jeff, man, he's I think Kevin Hart has seen Jeff. I think it was at a party or something like that.
Oh, word? Okay.
Man, it was something. So Kevin Hart was talking to Jeff or whatever, and he was saying like something like, I respect the stuff you do. And he said the most important thing, like I said, he didn't say the whole conversation. The most important thing he said, Jeff said, hey, I like your work. And he said, and cause I think Kevin was like, want me to get your, can we get, information or whatever? He said, nah, I'll see you again.
Oh,
That was it.
oh,
That was it.
that's tough.
That's it.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you again.
I'm gonna see you again. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna see you again. I mean, I'm watching you. Do your thing. So I definitely want to pocket watch Jeff today. Jeff, let me give you some money and continue with Amazon. And if you want to lower the prices, let me know.
Hey man, let us know what them discount codes gonna be so I can go through real quick.
Yeah, let us know.
Start ordering stuff for $1.
You are not serious right now. Just listen to what I say.
Man, this one hurt me, bro. Do you know that High School Musical is as old as Grease was for our parents?
Yeah. Number one, you watch High School Musical?
Yeah, I did.
Yep. I can tell.
Yeah, okay, but you tripping. You tripping.
That's the type of vibe. That's the type of vibe I'm gonna get from you.
All in this together.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
There you go. You don't know it. There you go. How many High School Musicals was it?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think 3. Yeah,
but you got to count with your hands. Yeah, you ain't quite there. 3. And you said that's like Grease. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah.
Time go by fast though.
That's what I'm saying. Because when I saw it, I was like, bro, I know you lying. Yeah.
So which one is your favorite High School Musical?
I ain't gonna lie. I like number 2. I like number 2. Yeah, number 2 was good.
Oh, that's rare. Usually number 1 be that big banger.
Number 1 was all right, but number 2, I was when they was on that golf course. It was killing it.
Okay, well, I don't.
Yeah, well, and like I said, bro. Like I said.
Not my type of juice.
It is what it is, bro.
So, last weekend, you went to the Collector-Con.
Ooh. I did.
Have you ever went to something like that?
No. That was my first time.
How would you describe it?
It's very interesting. Interesting as in a good way. Like basically, like if you are in that, world 24/7, 365 days out of the year, it's meant for you. Like you got baseball cards, you got Pokemon cards, all types of cards and like different collectible items that you would go for. And they had like special cases, which I thought was pretty cool that you keep like the different cards in that are like scored. And I thought that was dope. I thought it was also interesting that everybody was walking around with a briefcase like they were carrying nuclear secrets.
Now tell me, why is it so expensive?
That's another thing too, bro. Them boys, like you said, man, it was expensive, but I got me a little air freshener.
Okay, Miss Air Freshener guy. I mean, I remember when I was out there, I walked by a table, just eardropping. The dude was trying to, somebody was trying to buy the card from him. I don't know what type of card it was.
Mm-hmm.
The dude told him, "Hey man, I can knock it down to $8.90."
Oh,
I'm sorry. $8.90.
Nah, bro. They had some serious prices over there. I was looking at a thing that went for over 5 G's.
And y'all paying that?
They paying it. And that's why they get the little briefcase. You seen the briefcase? That's why they got the briefcases. They was walking around with like little pelican cases, like real pelican cases. Like this was some serious stuff. Like we at an airport. Like, gotta get to my flight.
Yeah. I guess just like you said, if you're a collector of cars, then yeah, that's your playground. It was cool, but that was my first time going there, and I didn't realize that the prices are pricing. I mean, I would go again. I don't know if I would look for something specific because I'm not really a big car collector.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I would like to, put a little something.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
In my little stash,
Hey, little stash, nothing too crazy. Something light.
Maybe you collect a coin,
W collect corn.
Like I said, my first time in there, it was cool. Little popcorn, little hot doggies. My brother, what you got for me?
Man, it's a serious question. Is there even a point to daylight savings time anymore? Like, do we need it? Like, as a society, do we need it anymore? Because it, like I said, it's been going around messing up a lot of sleep schedules, a lot of people's way of moving around. Like, it's just, every time we do it, it hurt. It hurt.
I mean, so what's the point of it?
Like, back in the day, daylight savings time was like, to give farmers and stuff an extra time. Like more time to work and stuff like that.
Wow, that's good. Wow, that's really good.
Before before tech, before they had the tractors, everything like that, it would give them extra time.
I will say no, because I know it's right now. I know Arizona and Hawaii is two places that don't do that anymore.
True.
Now, I would definitely say, like, if they do stop it, I would definitely say I like it light. Like, which one you prefer? You like when it get dark faster, or
when it gets dark faster, we get more time to sleep. It is hit different. A little extra sleep.
Okay.
A little extra sleep. A little extra sleep is better.
I give you that.
Like I said, I get like that extra sleep just like makes everything all right. Like I made it like, it gets dark quicker, but I'm not feeling like I'm losing much. Like, all right, we still got time to go do what we got to do. Now, with time jumping forward like this, it's like, okay, we got to get it in. All right, what time is it now?
Yeah, see, I don't like it because time goes, so you lose your sleep. I don't like that. I'm still trying to recoup on my sleep.
Somebody help me.
So,
please.
I mean, it is what it is. It is
True.
what it is.
True.
My brother.
What's up, kinfolk?
Hey, you ever had to poop in traffic?
Yeah. Yeah, buddy, you stand up. You stand up while you driving, boy. That boy, you hit one of these. You hit one of these. Oh. One hand on the wheel. Come on, Lord. Move, please. You start sweating. That's how serious it is. When you start sweating.
Why does traffic?
And you catch every red light too. You catch every red light
Why does traffic when you got to poop?
But when you ain't got nothing to do.
Man,
nothing to do. Green, everybody out the way.
Green. It's been time where the poop is coming to my butt cheeks. I be scared, bro. Sometimes I be scared.
You should be scared. That's a scary thing.
It's the ones that come out of nowhere. I think that's a scary. Now the pre-planned, all right, I got you. The ones you just driving, okay. Those are dangerous.
Yeah, buddy, you be in the drive. Like, it ain't like, you're right around the corner from like something that you can go. No, you be deep in the drive, several hours in, next gas station a mile and a half down the road, and you got to fight your way to it. No.
Look, and to me, it seems like the body, it's like, even when you get close to a restroom, your body just, it's like you push it out more.
Like,
I don't know why it does that.
We almost here.
I'm not inside yet. I'm not on the toilet yet. Oh, it's cool.
It's like, it's okay. We're and you run past everybody holding your hand.
Yeah. Oof. That's
a tricky situation, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
It's just the random ones. Like pre-planned, yeah. Like I said, I'm not those out, but man,
yeah, bro. Like you said, you holding on to your hindquarters, and you just like, help me, please.
Your hindquarters.
Mm-hmm.
Very awkward.
All right, bro.
My brother, what you got for me, kid, folks?
Okay, did you know this? This is a fun little fact that I learned, bro. Red Bull is the third largest beverage company in the entire world on this earth.
Who the first two?
I think it falls towards like Pepsi and Coca-Cola.
I thought don't Coke own Red Bull?
No, Red Bull owns itself. Red Bull is its own thing.
Oh.
It don't have nothing else.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Red Bull got its thing off of just being Red Bull. It don't got nothing else underneath it.
I mean, it makes sense because I mean, I know Red Bull do a lot of sponsors for people what do like sports and stuff, like bikes and all that.
Yeah.
Like skateboard and stuff. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, people buy Red Bull, so
yeah, no, and like I said, you got F1. They got F1. They got like the little Daredevil stuff that they be doing. Like, yeah, no, so it makes sense.
Yeah, they're not out there for no reason.
True.
Man, let me tell you something. What makes no sense to me. So, man, I was driving right, and where I live at, I got like a trail. Does it make sense that people smoke cigarettes before they start running?
That my thing is, bro. The whole thing, like that, what you just said is a whole contradiction in itself. Why you? I ain't knocking the people that smoke, but like, bro, make it make sense. You gonna smoke before you start doing cardio that puts pressure on your lungs, and you already beating down on your lungs by smoking. Make that make sense.
And I was driving. I seen this guy had a cigarette in his hand, had his workout gear on, bike already out. Talking to one of his friends.
Yeah,
man, I'm smoking before running. I don't know about that. Like I said, ain't the smartest thing, but I mean, you know, I don't think that's recommended.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't recommend that as well. That's like a little detrimental on what you're doing over there.
Weird. Oh, you know Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart. So on Netflix, I don't know when it's gonna come out. So they're having a roast about Kevin Hart. That's gonna be clean. Now, I want to know who's gonna be on the panel. That's what I'm curious about. Yeah, I gotta have some heavy hitters on there.
Yeah, can't be no geek off the street. Gotta know your way around the piece with this one, bro.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Can't be no geek off the street.
No, I heard you, man. Why you always gotta do that stuff, man? Just anybody ask you for no studio time? Yeah. Wait, what? Hold on. We're having a problem. Hold on.
Lord.
Welcome back. We had some problem. Something was going on. I don't know what happened.
Technical difficulties.
So yeah, you were saying about the geek up in the streets.
Yeah, it can't be no geek. You got to know your way around a piece. Like I said, you going up against some heavy hitters, especially Kevin Hart, bro.
Yeah, because the thing is, he's gonna roast you back. So
you ain't just gonna sit there and take it. He gonna.
Who would you put on the panel then?
That's good.
Would you put Drewski?
No, Drewski could hold.
Nah.
Nah, bro. No.
I think Drewski, he'd be too busy laughing.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of their name. Old buddies that be doing the.
I may put Bruce. I put Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce is good.
I'll put him on there.
I put Bruce on there. Let Bruce hit it.
Okay. Very awkward guy.
How are you?
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I can think of. I'm curious who they're gonna put on there. Because the only person I can think of is Bruce. Because I mean, especially his Netflix just came out. I mean, he's funny. So I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna be tuning in for the Kevin Hart roast.
That's definitely gonna be something worth a while to sit down and watch.
Yes, sir. My brother, what you got for me, King Folk?
Man, like I said, man, last video we talked about spring break. Now we're gonna talk about it for real, for real. These boys that messed up the rodeo. So at the rodeo, man, they didn't have no dress code. You just do what you do, but you be modest. Well, two things happened there. One, Houston Rodeo issued a formal dress code on what you can and can't wear to the rodeo. Two, with all that stuff with the spring break stuff, they shut the rodeo down early.
What time are they closing it?
So this was a single event where it was a large fight that happened with a group of individuals, and they shut the rodeo down. They shut it down for safety concern.
Oh, I thought you were saying for future reference they were.
No, not for future reference.
Okay, yeah.
The future reference thing is the dress code. The dress code is you can't have any, ripped clothing that shows. Wear. Yeah. Oh, right, brother. Bro. Nah. You gonna let me finish? You gotta have appropriate attire. Your shirts can't have any vulgar, statements on them or anything like that. Can't have ripped clothes that show your undergarments or anything like that. You gotta be mindful of your tattoos. No gang tattoos, nothing like that.
They said specifically no gang tattoos?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
So that means you can't wear your Daisy Dukes?
Hey, man, they got to cover up your hindquarters a little better. You're going to be wearing them Daisy Dukes.
I hear. Make sure you cover up.
Make sure you cover up. You talk crazy to me.
Do you think they're going to prevent them? Is they going to prevent a fight?
No. The clothes thing is for people that bring their kids out there. Nobody wants you out there with your kids and you got all that stuff showing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think that's a waste.
It's mixed reviews online right now. Like I said, some people are like, yeah, no, it is what it is. It has to be this way. And some people are like, man, you can't tell me what to wear. But they are denying folks. That would tell you, they have been denying folks entry into the rodeo.
Just because of clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they think they was going to do with that information. Like, I don't know. I don't think, I don't think having, okay, you run a turtleneck gonna make you less fight. Hey, I'm gonna fight you with my turtleneck on, boy. Huh? I'm gonna I mean, man, bro, we talking about Texas heat.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can still wear your rodeo attire. You just have to be mindful about it. Like I said, people were wearing. I'm be honest with you. They were wearing some scandalous stuff. They were showing all of the backside, everything like that, bro.
I don't believe you. Send me the picture.
No, bro, you dirty. No,
I don't believe you.
Nah, man, you a kid, you traveling.
I just now okay. If of course, if it's a restaurant, then yeah, but
they don't want folks out there showing all they merchandise. They say this is a family event. Be mindful.
So if I dress as a cow, like if I was a girl, I dress as a cowgirl, booty shorts on, my booty looking like popcorn, my legs greasy like some chicken grease. And then my shirt. So I'm thinking they're talking about the shirt because
they talking about the shirt and the pants.
No, that's what cowboys and cowgirls do. That's how they wear.
No, bro. Have you seen actual people that do this? They wear long jeans. They don't wear booty shorts. That's just a thing that's just there.
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you something. Those people has passed out due to the heat.
No, bro. You know what? I'm not about to do this with you. I'm not
Let
letting
me
to
ask
play
you
these
something.
games with you.
If you go, you wearing jeans?
Yes, I wear jeans.
Man, I'm wearing booty shorts. Hey, it's too hot out there, man.
Yuck.
Say what your mama gave you.
No,
Say what your mama gave you.
nobody want to see none of that with your ashy knees looking
Well,
like gosh darn.
Jealousy get you nowhere, my boy.
Oh,
But no,
okay.
man, it's too bad. It's too hot because then the jeans start sticking. Ooh, I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing shorts. Oh, y'all go see me. But I definitely would say that dressing has. I know what I kind of know what they're doing it because this is kind of like the loyal way to kind of like save them from lawsuits because you can specifically say things.
Yeah.
People, you got to catch my drill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it. Hey, so it's just crazy that these phones are copying off each other. So the S26 gonna do AirDrop.
What?
Yeah.
Well, notes have been flying around that Apple's over there about to push out an update that activates privacy.
There you go.
See, there it is. There it is. The little privacy screen. They about to push out an update. Beep, boop, boop.
Like I said, literally the only thing gonna be different is just how the apps and stuff are on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it.
These phones about to do the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Pretty much. Basically, it's just a copy and paste on both ends.
That's it. Copy and paste.
We hate to see it. We truly hate to see it. Back in the day, Android used to be able to do a lot of crazy things on the Android that you couldn't do on the Apple.
Yeah, and that's the point of doing, having different ones. Which to me, man, it's not gonna be really difference in the marketing, when it comes to the phones. Just one gonna be shaped like a circle, one gonna be a square. That's it, man.
It's true. They both squares now.
Well, iPhone is square?
Well, they start like they're a little rounded. They're a little rounded, but they're starting to square it off again.
Yeah. My brother, what you got for my phone?
Well, we are all energetic for this one, boy. Spider-Man, brand new.
Yeah.
Brand new day trailer.
That is absolutely incredible. Best movie ever.
That trailer, boy, dropped. Had a lot of folks in their fields. Had a lot of folks like, "Ooh, this gonna be good." I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna go watch it.
Now, I don't think I think people are putting too much on it because I think that because this Spider-Man's called like Rebirth or something like that.
Brand new day.
Yeah, brand new day. Just think of this as like the first one of like I can't think of maybe Lion King or something. I don't think it's going to be foul because this is the first one, and I think other ones will come after. It's going to be probably bigger and better.
Yeah,
this is just introduction. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, no, they got the Punisher in there and everything like that. Like it's good. It's good.
How long you think it's gonna be though? 2 hours?
I say about 2.
Ooh, I'm taking a nap.
You're horrible. You're actually horrible.
You never took a nap in the movie theater?
I did once. And this was like when I was watching I was a kid, bro. And my parents took me to go see the second Matrix.
But you got to understand is that they going to everything's not gonna be action in the Spider-Man.
No, so it's touching. Yeah. It's gonna be some slow moments.
Hit one of these. Huh? Ooh, hey, you just better start swinging. Huh? Like I said, I'm gonna watch it. Like the thing is, like I said, because we work hard, because I want to see it, but I'm probably have to see it 2 times. First time I'm gonna get a little bit, probably fall asleep. Second time I'm gonna watch the whole thing. Because like I said, we work a lot, and you know our schedule is busy. But so would you say Spider-Man is going to be the biggest movie come out this year? Now, I'm not gonna say okay. Let's not do not like ticket wise, because of course,
Yeah, no, like
right.
I would say it's going to be the most anticipated.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, Super Mario movie coming out.
Oh, here we go with this.
Peachy.
They ain't doing that, all right, bro.
That's good. I mean,
we not doing that.
I would definitely say that 2026 is going to be a lit year.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, a lot of heavy hitting stuff is coming out. Don't get it twisted. You know, we got so many games. You got Wolverine, you got GTA, you got what else? What else is coming out? Like I said, the Green Lantern show, the Spider-Man joint. What else is coming out? There's so much stuff. Mario scary movie. Like I said, a lot. Like 2026 is a good one. Like, if you want to watch something,
Toy Story.
No, Toy Story next. Toy Story. Yeah,
Toy Story.
There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of stuff coming out that you if you don't like one thing, another thing is gonna cover.
Something will come out, and I don't know about Jumanji. I know they're working on Jumanji.
Jumanji is being worked on.
But, yeah,
not Deadpool. Daredevil season 2 is coming out.
That's coming out.
You got Invincible season. I want to say we're on season 4.
Yeah,
that's good.
The Devils Wear Prada. That's coming out.
Devil Wear Prada. Yeah. The Boys.
The Boys. What is that?
It's a good Amazon show. It's a good Amazon Prime show. It's about like these guys fighting superheroes. It's like, you know, it's good if you want to watch that. It's good. The Boys, but the final season for The Boys is coming out. So yeah, that's something to watch.
I don't want to ignore it. I do want to say rest in peace to Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're gonna get back to the game and stuff, but I grew up on that.
Yeah.
Texas Rangers, right?
Yep.
But like I said, you know, he lived a good life. Just want to throw that in there. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. No jokes to be told, but thank you. But my brother, I think I'm excited. So the Grand Theft Auto games, they said that we kind of have a price on it a little bit, but we don't. But it says it's going to be a AAA price game, which those are like $100. Man, what? Oh, you just got
$100?
Man, you can't pick up more hours at the library?
All right, bro. No. You saying so the base game gonna start out 100?
Yeah.
Man, move around. Even Red Dead 2 wasn't around no freaking $100. It was $60.
But we wasn't planning on those on the what? What system? 360?
PS4.
PS4?
And PS5, because they bring it over to the PS5.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And you over here saying that I gotta drop 100, and you ain't even got the, like I said, they don't even got all the versions out. So they got for the Xbox, and then they got for PS5, and then you still gotta wait for the PC version. Man, come on, bro. So,
I mean, so what's so like right now? If the PlayStation version drop and the PC don't drop now, what's the difference? Just the graphics.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I mean,
but you like you said, you still got people that prefer to play on a certain thing than a certain thing.
Right.
That's what I'm just saying. It's just a preference thing, and they know their clientele.
Speaking of that, do you think that you think people will just stop playing on PlayStations and Xbox altogether and just straight computer?
No, because like I said, console still has that nostalgia that we all like and we know and we love. Like I said,
Okay,
the console's not going to go anywhere.
PCs rule. Yeah. No way. Consoles rule. PCs rule.
The problem to me when it comes to downloading games is they can take it
That right there.
like that.
Yep. And then you ain't got no game.
I understand, everybody, oh yeah, man, it's easy technology. I could download at work. Yeah, sure. Just download it and get home.
But that's the same thing with music. That's the same thing with music.
That's what I'm asking. Do we really own it?
That's what I'm saying. Like we at this point, like I said, unless you're buying a vinyl or you're buying like an actual, because they're stepping away from CDs, but they're really heavy in the vinyls right now. Unless you buy a vinyl, it's a give and a take. Like all my music is on Spotify. I got years worth of music right there. That if they just decided, all right, no more. I'm out. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm out. And the same thing goes for me with my PC. I got a bunch of games on Steam, and if, take for example, that they pull the title or whatever, I'm just out of it. I'm out of it, bro.
And I'm asking. So this is what I want to ask. Okay, for example, if company closed down and you got music on there, what happens to the music?
That's a good question.
See, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
a good question. That's actually a good question.
Do everything last? Kinda. Right? But
something.
I think this is a scale part of it, with what we're doing.
Yeah, how we're moving.
Yeah. And then
because that's a quick way to lose history as well.
Yeah. I mean, I still go to GameStop and buy the games.
But speaking of GameStop, bro, they consider the Wii, the PS3, and the Xbox 360 vintage games, like retro games.
Okay, W.
Yeah, they're retro now. They're
Give them respect. Give them the respect. Okay, yeah. The PS, for sure. For sure.
Man, that made me feel so way. I was like, oh my God.
But that's a good thing, ain't it?
Yeah, but like, God, we're getting, oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, we are so, when it comes to games, we are so like, and I said society, we're so impatient when it comes to things. Because when the PS5 came out, everybody said, hey, I can't wait till the PS6 come out.
Like, bro, we just got it. And it was like, and to think about it, like if you really think about PS5 came out in a really dark time, and it was hard to get a PS5.
Bro, what I'm telling you is that same year, people was asking about a PS6.
And like I said, how you can barely get your hands on one of these now, and now they done jacked the price up because of this whole stuff that's going on over here.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that we just don't appreciate things anymore.
Nope.
Next.
Give me next.
Phones,
next.
right?
Yep.
Hey, you gonna get the
bro? They already coming out with like a new iPhone, bro, and I'm like, bro, what are we doing? I'm not getting another one of these. This one's fine. Stop.
And that's the crazy part. So whoa, this is awkward.
No, but you see in the background. Oh no, this is embarrassing. Whoa. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. See behind my computer for a minute.
Yeah, well, you need to clean up. So
shut up.
I would definitely say, so right now we're talking about the S26.
Yeah.
Give it, what is this, March? Give it before summertime a leaked footage of the 27.
Like I said, man, this is stupid. This is stupid, man. Like, at what point do we say, hey, man, we're not buying no more? Like, keep it running.
It's stupid to a point that when we see things that, like, you kind of feel like, all right, you just buy the 26. A month later, the 26, they're talking about the 27 big and bad. You're like, man, I just waste my time. So,
like, I should have waited. Like,
yeah.
if I should have just held
you wait
out.
again, 28.
Yeah, but like,
I just don't understand how much can be done. You know, I'm just saying, like,
Hit it with that. What more do you want from me?
because like I see the direction they're going. You know, mainly, you know, they're going to the AI thing. That's cool, but I mean, is that the only thing we're gonna sell?
These are some serious questions that we need answers.
Slicker, different
Thinner.
colors. Yeah, thinner. Yeah. You know, I don't know, man, but that's how I feel about that. My brother.
Mm.
Hey, I didn't know copper wire is so expensive. It's so value. So what do they use that for?
You know, like wiring, like for your electricity and stuff like that for the building. And sometimes they use like copper piping for like water pipes and stuff like that.
So why so expensive when people take it from like buildings and stuff? Why so expensive?
Because it's hard to put it in there. You gotta damage a lot of stuff to get to that.
Well, I said, but what makes the item expensive?
Copper is copper is a well sought out, like, you know, element. Copper is just an expensive element to make.
Isn't a penny a copper?
Yeah.
I see. Cause my thing is, because like I said, you know, what I read a lot about,
And the thing
you know,
with reason why it's so expensive is because when they go and they steal it out of buildings and stuff like that, it's about the weight. How much this costs, like the weight of it.
So I was reading an article.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's never heard of Holt manager, allegedly.
Mm.
He stole like $1 million worth of copper.
Ooh.
Former manager, allegedly. When I say allegedly, I'm talking about Google. So that's what I'm curious about is copper. You know, this is not the only thing I hear about it, but it's, you know, I know there's a lot of popular. You know, it's popular to be taken.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, my brother. What else you got for me, Ken Folk?
Man, I got something that's gonna kick you in the stomach, bro. So old buddy on some account on TikTok managed to figure out a way to get live footage of Area 51. Old buddy got a very expensive camera. He pointed it directly at the base. Like he on a hill. Like he miles away. He on a hill. He got this expensive camera with a good lens. He zoomed all the way in. You could see a jet on the airfield. You saw a white unmarked pickup truck, everything. Hangars.
Yeah, but I mean, what we looking for is under. Yeah, it's under.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's just like, oh, like before, you didn't know, like I said.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is one step. This is a step.
I mean, that's the risk of technology, you know.
Yeah. But I'm saying it, but I was like, whoa. Yeah.
His account probably gonna be coming down pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty much. It was nice knowing you, buddy.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Could you stay in a tiny house?
If it's just me, yeah. They got him. Here. They got him. What is that face, bro?
Wow, was it? Okay.
Yeah,
like, you stay in a tiny house?
They got him here. They got him in the city.
No, I ain't asking. But you can live in one.
Mm-hmm. Just me? If it's just me, yeah.
Wow. Like, that's crazy. I mean, so if it wasn't just you couldn't.
Then you got.
I mean, how many bedrooms does a tiny house have? Just one?
One bedroom.
Oh no, man. I mean,
bedroom,
would you invite somebody over?
Kitchen. Yeah. Like I would invite people over to chill.
I mean, you invite me over. If I get mad, I'm gonna flip your house. Hey, I'm gonna flip it while you sleep. Yeah.
Hey, bro, you ain't nothing, boy. This guy's rude.
I'm gonna go outside. I'm like, all right, I see you later here. And I'm gonna push it. Earthquake!
Like, hey, man. Hey, Rob, quit shaking my house, bro. My pots, my pans.
Yeah, I mean, nah, man, nah, man, I gotta have a house,
Hey, man.
even
Each
by
is your own,
myself,
bro.
you know.
Some
So
folks over there
you talking about
living their best life.
like a tiny house they be selling at Home Depot like that? Oh man, so I
They
can
got those, and then they still like people are making bank off of this. They got like a whole tiny house community, bro.
wow. So I can tell you, hey, Hill, you moving? Hey, just put you on my back of my truck and say, let's go. Hey, but we gotta go, bro. Come on now. Hey man, grab that chair.
Come on, bro. Put your back into it.
Nah, man, I'd be so scared, man, because especially the wind that sometimes Texas get. Hey, boy, you.
There's no place like home.
Whoa. Yeah. I don't know, man. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. My brother. What else you got for me, Ken Folk?
Man, airline companies been jacking up their prices, man, during these hard troubling times in the country, bro. Tickets.
People say that, but people still fly.
That's what I'm saying. And
You
they
feel
paying
me?
it too. Like I said, tickets that was like, $2 and some change, now they $300 and some change, around $400 and some change, and they buying it.
I'll do it too. People buying it.
Yeah.
If y'all want to control the market or make these people drop the ticket, stop buying tickets. Make the airport's empty, but you can't. You gotta fly.
Gotta get to your spot.
Gotta get there. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know.
Hey man, like I said, I'm right there with you.
Because the thing is that these companies, they are doing so much. Even like so with the credit cards, you would earn so many miles and stuff. Like these companies, man, they cutting that benefits out.
True.
I don't see it, man. Next is gonna be, like I said, I mean, you have companies telling you, okay, so it used to be maybe $4 like a mile or something. Like, you spend it, at a store or something. Now they're cutting that because they want people, they want to give you guys less free things and make you pay for it.
True.
But they want you to have the car so you can be part of the ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I think, now I ain't gonna say one of the craziest thing, the worst thing they do, but some of the lounges, I don't know how they do it, is, so you go to the lounge or whatever before you fly, but the food they be selling, they be selling, but the food is in there, is unlimited. Look, they messed around and people told each other about that. Not everybody in the lounge eating. And the people say, hey, limits. Limits. See?
Ah, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But, I get it. Everybody want to go to experience. It's different lounges, American Express.
True.
And you want to say, hey, man, look how it is inside here. Well, you just told somebody to say, hey, I ain't know that.
Yeah, people don't know how to, like I said, they're like, oh, you get it. Yeah, bro, keep it down.
Yeah.
Shoot, I think the craziest thing I seen was basically American, that a chick was video recording. She's like, yeah, no, we thought that a bus came onto the airfield, like the pad, and basically picked all these passengers up, and they thought they was getting transported to another plane because the plane was having issues. Nah, American got their own buses. They bus these people all the way to their next destination.
Wait, who?
American Airlines. They got their own buses.
Really?
Yep, and they bus these people to their next destination.
So when you get from the plane?
Yeah, they got them off the plane, got all this stuff, because the plane was having issues. And she thought that they was just going to get moved to another plane or something like that, right? No. They took that bus and they drove to the next, where the flight was going.
So that's a W, right?
Yeah, I would say it's a W.
Okay.
Like, Americans like, hey man, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it in-house.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, man.
You ain't stressed out. Like, it's not like, all right, well, you ain't getting your money's worth. Like, you ain't gonna get there. Whatever.
Like I said, I think one of my fears is in the airport. So they would change time on you. So
Yeah,
if you cock in, that thing say, hey, look, you got here 5:10. Your flight change, you can catch this flight 5:30, or you go wait till 5 p.m. What? So what you gonna do? You ain't gonna be like, nah, man, you gotta be at work in the morning.
No, bro, I'm not switching nothing.
And that's how mine was when I was flying from Atlanta.
Yeah.
It said, hey, man, your flight delayed, but I didn't have nowhere to go. You know, I would Uber to the airport. I'm like, I gotta go. And it was like, hey, if you can run to that gate, go through the, TSA, and you load up at 5:30. Running. Because they say, oh, yeah, or you can go tonight. No, I'm not gonna be in the airport all day. No. But yeah, man, airports, come on now. Y'all gotta get together, man. Y'all gotta get together. And on that note, my brother. Thank y'all for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all for being here.
Thank you for loving us.
We are
Thank you for
nothing
being
without
here.
you guys.
Nothing.
Nada.
Zilch.
Zukapuka. My name is Thomas Hahn, and this is
Your boy, Devin Hill.
We are the Therevengebros, and this is the Therevengebros podcast.
Peace.
Peace.